All right, let's get that comment closed. All right, everybody. Welcome to XLRS Aviation Live. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Friday afternoon. It's 5 p.m. The temperature is 79 degrees. We'll be getting started in just a minute here. 79 degrees. Just had to make sure audio's sounding good. Appears it is. I'll lock up the car real quick. Give you guys all a minute to join up. Hopefully our audio and video is looking and sounding fantastic for all of you as we begin this broadcast today. And hope we're all doing fantastic this afternoon. Let me know, everybody, how we feeling, how we doing. Today, I will be hosting the show at XLRS Aviation Live. It is your host, Xavier. Unfortunately, Ryder will not be joining us today, but get ready for some plane spotting action here at O'Hare. Also, if any of you follow Airline Videos Live, they are broadcasting today here at O'Hare as well. We stopped by for a little while. Maybe some of you are joining us from their broadcast. They'll be ending around 6, and we should be going for a few hours here at O'Hare. Again, hope you all are having a fantastic day on this wonderful Friday afternoon. Right there, we've got our city Skyline, the one and only Chicago, Illinois. Jay's O'Hare Aviation saying hello all. Thank you for joining us, Jay. Appreciate it. And welcome to all of you joining us here at XLRS Aviation Live. I am unfortunately a little bit stuffy, but I'm doing my best out here. For a little while, we may just keep it to airline audio with not too much commentary. Good evening, everybody. Let me know, where are you watching from? Obviously, we're here in Chicago, but we'd love to know, are you joining us internationally? Where are you tuning in from to XLRS Aviation Live? We are trying a new spot today. It's quite buggy, not in terms of tech, but in terms of actual bugs. Lots and lots of bugs out here. Primarily a little bit of ants. That's okay. All right. Here is one of our first arrivals of the broadcast. cannot be certain of it, but it looks like connection may be a little bit spotty, but we'll do our best up here for now. If for whatever reason it is real bad, we can always transfer and end up moving down to a different spot. But for now, this is what we're working with here up top, the north side hill at O'Hare. Real quick, everybody, I'm going to move the tripod over just a little bit. Bear with me here as the camera gets a little bit shaky. It'll be quick. We've got Chicago Flights hopping in the chat saying, great view. It absolutely is. For those of you who haven't already tuned into Chicago Flights live streams, this is one of his signature spots here at O'Hare International Airport, and it is certainly a beautiful vantage point. Martha D, happy Friday night. Thanks for the stream. Really enjoy. Glad you are joining us. Martha, thank you very much for tuning into XLRS Aviation Live. It's good to see all of you. Here comes our next arrival, a Cargolux 747. And as you all are tuning in, keep in mind, if you have anybody that you think may enjoy this broadcast, feel free to share it with them. We will take all the support we can get here at XLRS Aviation Live. The more viewers, the better. We'd love to see it. Here comes our next arrival. This aircraft, we're currently looking at an Embraer E170 off to Banashville, as Ryder would say. That airport code BNA. Currently holding on the north side, I'm sorry about that, south side of O'Hare. On your screens right now are Iberia Airbus A330 from Madrid. Flight time on that one, approximately 9 hours and 15 minutes. Special livery alert, everybody. Here comes our American Airlines TWA livery into O'Hare International Airport. The action doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. Our next arrival is a Boeing 787 Dreamliner arriving from Paris. This flight, American Airlines, flight time of 8 hours and 11 minutes. For now, we'll hold on our Cargolux 747. This heavy arriving from Anchorage after a flight time of 5 hours and 25 minutes. Appears we are going to be lucky. We'll have that cross right in front of your screens in just a moment after we catch this Dreamliner arriving into O'Hare. Cargolux now on the move up to the north side cargo hold at O'Hare. goes our first departure of the broadcast off to Nashville, Tennessee. Our cargo luck's now on the move up to the North Cargo Hold here at O'Hare. Turn our attention to that KLM arrival here at O'Hare as it crosses in front of the Chicago Skyline. This Dreamliner arriving from Amsterdam after an 8-hour flight. In a moment it'll head off to Terminal 5, the International Terminal. And for those of you that are not already aware, O'Hare is currently underway with a large construction project where they will be constructing the satellite terminal here at O'Hare. All the way on the south side of O'Hare, we've got a Boeing 737 Southwest Airlines arriving from Cancun. It's beautiful here in Chicago, but I certainly wouldn't mind being in Mexico at the moment. I take a look at our TWA livery. Again, this is your TWA retro livery, American 737. It has just arrived from Albuquerque. Flight time on this one, 2.5 hours. Tail at TWA livery. So it heads over to its gate. All right, folks, here we go with our next arrival. That Dreamliner arriving from Amsterdam. Also, it looks like we do have a technical error on my end of the broadcast. It appears you guys had a little white box going through the stream for a moment there. Hopefully that has changed now. It looks like it is clean on my end. It looks like it is. All right, there we go. Crisis averted, everybody. Martha saying, what a beautiful shot indeed it was. Martha tuning in from Sussex Coast. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate all of you for tuning in. Unfortunately, today is a one-man show, so I don't have quite the same IT abilities as I typically would. Currently working on running the broadcast, commentating, and keeping up on the technical end. So apologies if there is anything in terms of spotty connection or anything going on the screen. Doing my best out here, but it appears to be looking good for now. Hopefully we'll keep the tech bugs away as we continue with this broadcast today. Next arrival is a Dreamliner arriving from Frankfurt and operated by United Airlines. Flight time on that one, 8 hours and 19 minutes. This aircraft you're currently viewing, an Airbus A321 operated by Spirit Airlines and off to LaGuardia's, I apologize, New York's LaGuardia Airport. LaGuardia Airport. On your screens now, the Chicago Skyline in the background. Spirit still waiting on the tarmac for its departure. Robert saying it's the banana plane. That is correct. This is the flying school bus, banana, whatever you choose to call it. This Spirit Airlines again should be departing shortly. Everybody, we're gonna turn the camera to our next arrival, a Boeing 737 operated by Alaska Airlines off to San Francisco. I'll get that in frame as soon as I see it in just a moment. And thank you all for joining us here at XLRS Aviation Live for our happy hour broadcast this beautiful Friday afternoon at O'Hare International Airport. I will be periodically checking the chat, so if you've got any motivation to send a super chat, super sticker, or any general questions, I'll do my worst to answer them. We are currently accepting super chats. If you click that little button in the bottom right corner of the live chat screen, that will allow you to send a super chat as little as $1.99. And It will be greatly appreciated by the crew here at XLRS Aviation Live. Winds are picking up a little bit here at O'Hare. Here comes our next arrival. Got some dual taxi action here at the moment. Robert saying buttered landing. That is correct. That was a fantastic arrival here into O'Hare. Got all sorts of aircrafts taxiing through the penalty box as we speak, as well as another arrival on runway 28 center. Got some comments rolling in. Tail saying, airline videos live are chatting about you guys. That's kind of funny. Glad to hear it. We love watching their channel. We've seen them a few times out in LA and we're so glad that they are currently here in Chicago. Glad to hear that they're talking a little bit about us, getting us a little promotion. That's fantastic. Baha saying, XLRS Aviation, I saw you via airline videos live. That is awesome. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you'll subscribe so that you can stay tuned and be sure to catch us at all of our O'Hare International Airport broadcasts once Kevin and Rudy head back to Los Angeles. Again, thank you to all of you tuning in, not just domestically, but internationally. So incredible to have such a large audience all over the place. Glad you're all joining us here at XLRS Aviation. It's the greatest place to be on a Friday afternoon, as they say. Nobody says that. But it's true, and you all know it. Wind's definitely picking up here at O'Hare International. But the temperature's still soaring around a balmy 78 degrees, making for a beautiful broadcast here at O'Hare. Again, all sorts of great O'Hare action going on as we speak. Spirit arrival, that Spirit departure is still waiting on the tarmac. Unfortunately, not too much going on at the moment, but the action never stops at O'Hare. There's always something. Our arrivals should start rolling in shortly. Our next heavy just 5 minutes out, an Atlas Air 74 arriving from Anchorage, Alaska. Flight time just over 5 hours. And this flight 7 hours late. Quite a delayed arrival into O'Hare here in 5 hours. Just checking out those audio levels here, making sure we're still sounding good. Appears we are. Here comes our next arrival. And again, in just a few moments, we will have another heavy, that 7-4, that'll likely taxi up to the north side cargo hold here at O'Hare, right in front of your screens here at XLRS Aviation Live. Again, we're bringing you live coverage from O'Hare International Airport. It's a great day. Kevin and Rudy from Airline Videos Live are also here at O'Hare International Airport, partying it up. And it appears that Spirit Airlines is finally getting a move on its departure. We'll see that in just a few moments. RWBJR tuning in and saying hello. It's another great skyline view. That's correct, my friend. Nothing tops this vantage point here at O'Hare, although we certainly love the O'Hare on the hill on the south side of O'Hare just as much. It it is also significantly more accessible, especially when it comes to rain. I've got kind of a funny story I can tell you guys in a moment about a failed attempt spotting at this hill a few months ago. At this point, I believe it was almost a year ago, actually. Talk to you guys after this next arrival. So I learned my lesson not to come to this spot after any sort of rain. And that was because about a year ago, maybe even more now, I was attempting to do a broadcast from up on this hill for all of you. And turns out, coming up on this mucky hill, it's quite the hike up, especially when you're driving. It is not the best idea. Unfortunately, the car skidded out once I got up to the top, killed the battery, and the car did not start, which is never a good thing to happen when you are at a random hill at O'Hare International Airport. So long story short, I called the parental units. They came and saved me. But yeah, that was quite the lesson I learned that day. Don't come up to this hill if there's any sort of rain or condensation on the ground. Poor choice. Because as you all know, this is a great vantage point, but it's also really high up. So in order to get up to this spot, you've got to have some real great dry conditions, which is why these last few broadcasts have all been from the South Hill, which is significantly more accessible when it comes to poor weather conditions, and also much more reliable and safe for us here at XLRS Aviation Live. For those of you just tuning in, let me know in the chat, where are you currently viewing our broadcast from? Love to know what type of audience we've got tonight. It's also great to hear when we have some international viewers. It's always exciting. Let's take a moment, just read through a few of these comments real quick. Tom saying, watching from Ames, Iowa. Does that count as international? Well, unfortunately not, but it's close enough. It's close enough. Here comes our Atlas Air arrival. Again, this one's 7 hours late. Doesn't get much better than this view here at O'Hare. The skyline in the background. Brian asking, where are you located? This is O'Hare International Airport, but more specifically, we are located at a hill on the somewhat north side of the airport to get this vantage point. You are required to have O'Hare International Airport credentials in order to be at this spot. So I've got a badge and some various other things I've got to wear in order to get permission to use this spot. But you are able to sign up to view at this point. You go to ORD-Watch, I believe it's .org. If not, just search it up on Google. Search up ORD Airport Watch, and you can apply for Chicago Police Department credentials to view all of the aviation action here at O'Hare. It requires some basic information, background check, your license plate, all of that fun stuff. Make sure you don't have any poor intentions. But yes, this is it's a great spot to view all of the action from here at O'Hare. You've got that beautiful, beautiful skyline view. Here comes our next arrival. Few comments rolling in. Got Bryant watching from Petersburg. Awesome, awesome. Glad to have you. Joey Chan watching from Orange, California. Sal watching from from Cornfield County, Indiana. Cornfield Country, I assume county. We've got Stockton, California. Jefferson Park in Chicago, just a few miles away, not exactly international, just subscribed to you. Thank you for joining us, Frank. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining us from just a few miles away. Wow, joining us from Maui, that is incredible. Thank you for joining us. Got a new subscriber from Battle Creek, Michigan. Larry, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you supporting XLRS Aviation Live. Charlotte, North Carolina. I've got some family there. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. One of my close friends goes to college there as well, in Asheville. Glad to have you all here at XLRS Aviation Live. Larry, Rudy, and Kevin are giving y'all's thumbs up. Oh, I wonder if I can see them. Let's see, where would they be? So close, but so far. There they are, in the middle of your screen over there. The trunk popped open. That is Airline Videos Live, AVL. Live broadcasting as well from O'Hare. They should be wrapping up in just about 10 minutes. Hopefully some of you are already joining XLRS Aviation from their broadcast. We really appreciated their support and their shout out here at XLRS Aviation Live. Here comes our next arrival. This aircraft on your screen, Dreamliner, United Airlines, arrival from Frankfurt. We just saw that on our screens a few moments ago here on runway 28 Center. Flight time on that one, again, about 8.5 hours. There's our SAS as well in front of the Chicago Skyline. This next arrival is 7-3, arriving from Tucson, Arizona. Or as I used to call it, Tuscan. Got some funny comments in the chat. Blick saying sassy with the ugly engines. That's certainly an opinion. They are bright red. That is your SAS arrival. Larry, appreciate your support. I'm assuming you're referring to the little AVL interaction we had a little bit ago. Blake, did someone say spotting party? That is correct. We are having a party up here at O'Hare International Airport. Can't beat the California weather. That is correct. California's got some great weather. But it's also incredible to have the snow and beautiful, beautiful sunshine and skyline here at O'Hare International Airport in Chicago. Let's get back to our heavy. Our SAS turning perfectly into the shot. Staring us down, right down the barrel of the lens. Talk about an incredible vantage point. Look at that, everybody. Right in front of you. We can even see the pilots. Wow, look at that, everybody. And that there, your Scandinavian Airlines arrival. Wow, special livery alert, everybody. Iceland Air. Our retro livery coming into O'Hare International Airport on your screens right as we speak. Got an incredible lineup going here at O'Hare. Hope you are all enjoying the sights and sounds of O'Hare International Airport here at XLRS Aviation Live. Let's take a moment to just read through some comments. Blick Fang saying, wow. That's not bright red engines, looks like weathered red. Now Virgin Atlantic has some nice red engines. I cannot disagree with that statement. Those Virgin Atlantic engines are great. It's a funny comment, thank you, Robert. RWBJR saying, got to go, thank you for the stream this evening. Of course. SAS is waiting for its gate as we speak. That is correct. Again, just want to remind you all, we do have super chats enabled on this broadcast. So if you have any urge or desire to send us as little as $1, you can do so by clicking the little button in the bottom right corner, that money icon, and send us a super chat or super sticker. Your support will be greatly appreciated and poured directly back into the creation of this content here at XLRS Aviation Live. We really appreciate you all tuning in. Brendan, yes, something did happen on the news this morning. Unfortunately, three of America's largest airline carriers had a tech issue this morning, causing some significant delays, some up to 7 hours. Microsoft was having an issue this morning, causing a lot of the technology and software that those three airlines use to crash. So lots and lots of flights were delayed this morning. O'Hare was held up at an almost entire ground stop for, I believe, 2 or 3 hours this morning. All thanks to that IT issue. I'm not entirely sure of the details regarding that issue, but I do know it caused some catastrophic delays and affected some of America's largest airports and hubs. Now, Atlanta was one of the big ones, caused some severe delays there as well. Thank you guys for the corrections in the comment section. Let's see what's going on in the chat. It appears it was a crowd strike. You know what, we'll go with that too. I told you all, ask me your questions, I'll do my worst, and that certainly was my worst. I apologize if I gave you all some misinformation. From what I had learned, it was something in regards to IT in Microsoft, but I could be correct or incorrect, I apologize. And it was international, not just US. I was just speaking of the largest hubs in America that had those connection failures and everything. Affected JCPenney, didn't know that. And we have our first super chat of the broadcast coming from Baja. Let me see, I'm not entirely sure if our thank you screen is loaded. It is, there we go. Thank you so much, my friend, for your donation. We greatly appreciate it here at XLRS Aviation Live. That $1.99 super chat will go directly back into producing these streams every Friday for the remainder of the summer. Thank you so much for your donation. Lufty Queen saying Frankfurt and Heathrow had issues as well. SAS is so sassy. Now she has to wait. That's right. Waiting for a gate, as they say. All right, everybody. There it is once again, our beautiful Iceland Air livery. That Iceland there, the 100 Years Independence livery, arriving into O'Hare from Reykjavik after a 6-hour and 11-minute flight time. That 757 appearing to already have a gate unlike our SAS arrival, as it taxis in front of your screen here at XLRS Aviation Live. And that arrival there, your 100 Years Independence livery, arriving from Reykjavik. We've seen this aircraft a handful of times here at O'Hare and even on our broadcasts, and it's great to see it again here at O'Hare International Airport. All right, everybody, got some comments to run through here. Got lots of you joining us. It's so great to see all of you tuning in. And we have another super chat. This one from Telly. London Heathrow stopped flights into the US/BER, stopped sending to the US in many airports around the world, went into manual boarding. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I was not too tuned into what was going on this morning, but I do know there was all sorts of action and problems going on in the aviation industry. Thank you so much for your generous support and your super chat. It's great to have so many of you supporting us here at XLRS Aviation Live. That's what it's all about. We bring you the best content we can, and in return, we are so thankful for all of your donations. The 757 has many doors as the A380. I actually did not know that, but looking at it now, that is correct. There are all sorts of exits and entryways on that aircraft. Apologies for the shaky camera. Got some heavy winds here at O'Hare now. That lofty Queen. And Scrambled Eggs 81, Olaf from AVL. Thank you for joining us from Airline Videos Live. We're so thankful that we had the opportunity to say hi to them and have all of you, or some of you, joining us from their broadcast. It's great to have so many incredible broadcasters all around the world and here at O'Hare. C. Jones, hooray, FedEx MD-11 is coming in. Oh, fantastic. That is great to hear. You'll see it all here on XLRS Aviation Live. We will be broadcasting for hopefully another few hours. And that MD-11 currently on its way into O'Hare, just about a minute out. We'll get you that arrival in just one moment. Way into O'Hare. Just had to check that audio. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Phone's bugging out a little bit. Started playing that audio real loud, but we're all good now. Again, that MD-11 arriving in just a moment. We'll get that for you as soon as it is in my view. One of the very few MD-11s still operated by FedEx. Most are 7.6s at this point, so it's always a treat to get that MD-11 here at O'Hare. All right, everybody, here it is, your McDonnell Douglas MD-11. Punch in there for all of you. There we go. Talk about a butter landing. That was fantastic. tri-engine arriving from Memphis. Flight time of just an hour. Arriving here into O'Hare. Got quite the circus going on right now. All sorts of aircraft awaiting to head to their gates. Some maybe even a result of all of the aviation action going on this morning. Wow, C. Jones, we have FedEx MD-11s every day here in Toronto. You guys are quite lucky for that. MD, says Blick Fang. That's right, we love the MD-11s. Always great to see him here at O'Hare. Quite a treat for us. Blake saying, there's the Sears Tower. That's right, let me get it in frame for all of you guys. Got a beautiful skyline view here at O'Hare on XLRS Aviation Live. Let me know below, do you call it the Sears or do you call it the Willis Tower? I'm kind of curious now. I think we all know the correct answer is Sears, but I'd like to know who is wrong. Let me know in the chat. Are we having crazy storms on Thursday? Oh, sorry, I don't know what I'm reading. Uh-oh, are we having a crazy Thursday on Friday? Yeah, it was kind of a crazy, crazy morning today for aviation. The sassy aircraft is still sitting by the penalty box here at O'Hare, awaiting for its gate assignment. This next arrival on your screens in a moment, Airbus A321 arriving from Vegas and operated by United Airlines. Let's get you guys another view of that Iceland Air 100-year Independence livery one more time. It's a beautiful, beautiful aircraft. Looking at our arrivals, we've got some E175s, an A319, some 737 Maxes, all sorts of action here at O'Hare. Take a moment to turn to the southmost runway here at O'Hare as this Frontier Airlines arrival makes its way in. Get you guys all a beautiful view of that MD-11. There you go, everybody. There's that beautiful aircraft on your screens. We are currently seeing lots of aircrafts sitting on the tarmac as they await their gate assignments. Our SAS still waiting here on the tarmac, as well as our 100-year independence livery Iceland Air arrival. There goes our MD-11 parking in the FedEx gate. You can also see the radar in the background of this shot. As that MD-11 approaches its final parking destination. And our SAS still awaiting its arrival gate. Alright, Independence livery, Iceland Air, finally making a move on it. Exiting the penalty box. Now making way to its gate in Terminal 5. XLRS, can you update your settings to accept redirects from AVL? I'm not actually sure what you mean by that, but let me know and I can take a look at it. Let me see. Change your stream settings to accept redirects. All right, I'm gonna work on that real quick. We're gonna keep the camera where it is, and I will set it to accept redirects if I can figure that out. Let Kevin and Rudy know that I am currently working on that, all right, guys? If you can do me a big favor, just hop on to their broadcast and tell them XLRS Aviation is working on setting up redirects, and I'm gonna do my best here as quickly as I can. See if I can do that on my end right now. Let's hop into YouTube Studio, Content, Live. I'm working on it right now, guys. I'm working on it. All right. I have allow embedding. Let's see. I do a little bit of searching. Okay, that would be great, guys. That would be great. Heidi just skipped over from Kevin and Rudy's channel. Glad to see you on. It's great to see you too. Thank you for joining us here at O'Hare with XLRS Aviation Live. We are dropping the link in the chat to send viewers over here. That is great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Nice having your fantastic support of AVL and vice versa at XLRS Aviation Live. Howdy from one of the AVL members. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me here at XLRS Aviation Live. I really appreciate it, guys. I am going to take one more look and see if I can accept those redirects, but I'm not entirely sure how to do so. Again, I'll take one more quick look at that. I'm going to keep you guys on that SAS waiting for its gate as I take a look and see if there's any way to do that. Doesn't look like on my end there's anything I can do about that. Looks like I can redirect you guys. Let's see, let me take one more look. Permissions. Nope, channel. Alright, I think I got it, guys. Go to YouTube Studio. I'm gonna go to YouTube Studio. Let me go Settings, Community. Choose from the permission settings and the channel settings that can be used to redirect content. Is that it? All channels can redirect my content. Awesome. Alright, hey guys, let AVL know that I've just set that and I should be able to be redirected now. Yep. Should accept redirects now, everybody. All right, it looks like that should work. Wow, our AVL family is incredible. Thank you guys for your support and thank you for joining us. Yep, SAS is finally on the move. All right, everybody. I think I'm done with all of the technical aspects. Yes, settings have been updated. Should be set now. We appreciate you guys for joining. I think I'm done with all the technical aspects. All right. Yep. Let's get back to some spotting action, everybody. Thank you to all of you joining from Airline Videos Live. Really appreciate the support from them and all of you, loyal viewers, for them and for us. Appreciate the support. We will be broadcasting for a good while tonight, hopefully into blue hour after sunset here at O'Hare. Cecilia, thank you for joining us. Tom Duffy, I have dual screens, so watching you both that way. What a great way to tune into O'Hare. You've got 2 vantage points. It's a 2 for 1. Doesn't get much better than that, guys. Doesn't get much better than that. there was another streamer from who stopped by earlier to greet us, gave us some goodies, fishing accessories, gear. So our next rival is United, $59 to Kilo, set to 60 cents. Alright, I'm just tuning into Airline Video's live stream real quick, checking out everything they've got to say. All right, here comes our next arrival. Beautiful arrival there, everybody. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining us here at XLRS Aviation Live. Again, thank you all so much for joining us. It's going to be a great evening of airplane spotting here at O'Hare. We'll be broadcasting here at O'Hare for a while tonight. We thank all of you for joining us. As the Airline Video's live stream wraps up, we are just getting started here at XLRS Aviation Live. All right. On your screens now, we have our United Airlines Boeing 78 Dreamliner arriving from Tokyo, Haneda. That airport code HDN. Currently taxiing right towards us here at O'Hare International Airport. Here comes our next arrival, Turkish Airlines. All right, we are going to take a look through the comment section real quick, the live comments, and see what you guys are all up to as we wait for this United Airlines arrival to find its gate. Nicole, present from AVL. Athletic gear here from AVL too. Present from AVL. Cody saying, hey, I'm from AVL fan as well. Just haven't said anything yet. Thank you so much for joining me, Cody. How often do you stream? I love ORD feeds as my daughter flies CRJs for GoJet. She'll be there on Tuesday. I am broadcasting here at O'Hare every Friday for the remainder of the summer. So we will be broadcasting live for a good while tonight as well as for the rest of the summer. I think we've got 5 or 6 more broadcasts, could be wrong, left of the summer on Fridays. And then me and my partner will be heading off to college. But rest assured, we will be back next summer and maybe even a little bit in college doing some live broadcasting for all of you. I'll be heading down to Phoenix. Ryder will be consistently uploading videos from Florida Institute of Technology where he will be studying aerospace and flight. He intends to be a pilot for the commercial airlines in the future. So yes, we will be live every Friday for the remainder of the summer. That is until about August, I believe 11th, 12th. Wow, Danny, feels like I have a panoramic window in front of me of O'Hare Airport with both streams open. That is incredible. By the way, at XLRS Aviation Live, greeting from AVL. Love ORD. I'll be there in 3 weeks for the air show. That is great. We love the air show as well here in Chicago. It's beautiful. Something that most people don't know other than the Chicagoans living in the high rises, you actually have to pay an insane amount of insurance if you're gonna live in a condo in Chicago just for the air show in case, God forbid, anything goes wrong. I've been here before, says Cody. That's great. Thank you for joining us. The lovely life. Enjoying the stream. Good luck to both of you, says Lufty Queen. Thank you so much. And Renell also joining us from the AVL stream, saying great stream. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support and appreciate all of you tuning in live here at O'Hare International Airport on XLRS Aviation Live. I'm going to take a look at that Turkish Airlines that just arrived a few moments ago here in O'Hare International Airport. Again, that Turkish Airlines arrival on your screen, a Boeing 777-3F2 extended range arriving from Istanbul after a flight time of 10 hours and 42 minutes. The sun peeking out here at O'Hare, making for some beautiful, beautiful shots here at XLRS Aviation Live as we've just reached 100 viewers on the broadcast. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hopefully we'll get those numbers going as we head into the sunset time here at O'Hare. No better time to spot like golden hour. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing to see when the sun illuminates everything bright orange, creates those beautiful tones on the side of the aircraft. And of course, you get to see all of this action in addition to the beautiful Chicago skyline. 105 of you currently joining us. Renal, greetings from Airlines Videos Live. Great stream. I live in condos in Chicago my whole life and have not ever heard about the insurance related to the air show. You know, I actually heard about that through a tour I did in Chicago. So, yeah, that's how I learned about that. Really, wow, didn't know that. I've been going for the last 5 years. Yep, it's pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Love your footage, says Jay. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support and all of you for joining us here at XLRS Aviation Live. Yeah, that little known fact that I was informed of about the insurance, I was simply told any high-rise apartment complexes or businesses in Chicago do have to pay that extended insurance just for the brief week-long air show, or really day-long air show, but they do have the practice day as well. So, yeah, that was new information to me and pretty interesting, I thought. Got a face-off going here between Turkish Airlines and United. Those engines absolutely screaming. There we go. Quite a lot of action going on at the moment. After this Turkish Airlines heads off to its gate, we'll capture that Lufthansa A350 that just arrived in O'Hare a few moments ago. There you go, everybody. That there on your screen, our Lufthansa arrival. This A350 arriving from Munich after a 9-hour flight into O'Hare. And you're watching live coverage from O'Hare International Airport. I'm your commentator, Xavier, typically accompanied by my business partner, Ryder, who's currently out and about living it up at the beaches, living his best life as he should. Next week, we'll both be back full swing. I'll be running the IT. He'll be doing all the commentation and camera work. We may switch a little bit here and there, but we typically split the work. Again, that A350 on the move. For those of you that were not here when I was talking about it earlier, we do have quite a construction project going on at O'Hare. They are currently building the satellite terminal, which is underway on the east side of the airport. That terminal should serve some international flights in addition to Terminal 5. Satellite terminal, in theory, is being moved to a part of the airport that is not all connected. So I'm not entirely sure how they intend to move people from the main terminal to satellite terminal. They may build a highway exit to the satellite terminal. May use people movers, tram system, something like that, but we're not entirely sure yet. The project, I believe, is supposed to be complete by 2028, from what I remember. It may be 2030. But in coming years, that construction project will certainly bring in lots more action. Danny said, Kevin just read your super chat. Glad to hear it. 107 viewers, doing well. That's right. Thank you all for joining us. Glad to see us having some triple-digit viewers. It's always happy. Again, great to have you all watching live as we broadcast here at O'Hare International Airport. On XLRS Aviation Live, we'll be bringing you these broadcasts for the remainder of the summer on Fridays, 5 p.m. Central Time. going to place the mic in a little bit of a better place here so that you can all hear the raw, fantastic audio here at O'Hare. There we go. All sorts of action starting to ramp up as we move into golden hour here at O'Hare. Time currently 6:45. That sun will start shining bright, illuminating O'Hare in just about 25 minutes with those beautiful golden streaks. Thank you to all 101 of you currently joining me here. It's great to see all of you viewers tuning into XLRS Aviation Live. Whether you're a concurrent viewer or joining us now from Airline Videos Live, it's great to have you all. Meta Football TV saying, great action here at O'Hare. Traffic is amazing. That's correct. Baja's got it right. Please hit that like button. Yeah, I would greatly appreciate that. All sorts of action starting to ramp up here at O'Hare. Quite the arrivals line. Our next arrival, a heavy 7-4. Here we go, everybody. Time for a heavy arrival. It's aircraft in the Asiana Cargo 747. There's that beautiful city skyline once again for all of you. That arrival, a 7-4, arriving from Anchorage after a flight time of 5 hours and 24 minutes. Our Turkish Airlines starting to make a move. Here we go, everybody, here we go. There's that 777 making its way to the international terminal. That's Terminal 5. For those of you who are unaware, O'Hare has well, 4 terminals. It goes 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 is our international terminal. Why they skipped 4, we don't know, but they're building the satellite terminal now to make up for their past actions, I suppose. I don't know if any of us will forgive them. It makes no sense, but certainly an adamant attempt. Again, that's here your Turkish Airlines 777. Cindy, hello at XLRS. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate your support. Meta Football TV just subbed. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for joining us. Tom Duffy loves that. Queen of the Skies, as we all do. Again, if you are enjoying this content, feel free to send a super chat or subscribe to our channel to stay in the loop regarding all of our future streams. You can send a super chat by clicking the little button in the bottom right corner. Send as little as $1. We'll greatly appreciate it and throw that money right back into the production of these live broadcasts and the content that you get from XLRS Aviation Live. So glad you are all joining us here at O'Hare International Airport on this beautiful Friday night. It's currently 77 degrees and sunny here at O'Hare International Airport, 6:50, just 10 minutes away from 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Looks like that SAS did make it to its gate against all odds. Currently looking down the barrel of the lens, we've got a United Express Embraer E175 long range arriving from St. Louis. Again, that flight time just under an hour. We've got lots and lots of aircrafts being held in the let's see, I'm working on something with my audio real quick. Got plenty of aircrafts being held in the penalty box right now. Got some Spirit aircrafts hanging out in there. One arriving from Dallas. We've got our Spirit Airlines arrival from Baltimore. That one's been sitting here for a while now, actually. United Express CRJ long range arriving from Dayton. That one also hanging out in our penalty box as we speak. Currently on the tarmac and taxiing, we've got our 7-4 Heavy. And this Asiana cargo just arrived here on runway 28 center, 10 center. Let's get that beautiful shot as our Asiana cargo passes directly in front of the Skyline, making for a beautiful view here at XLRS Live. Let's read through some comments. Terminal 4 existed as a temporary terminal while Terminal 5 was being built. It got scrapped thereafter. That is actually new information to me. Thank you for letting me know. Give a shout out to me. Thanks, Robert Miner. Here's your little shout out. Thanks for joining me and joining XLRS Aviation Live here at O'Hare International Airport. It's great to have you. The Neverland Pixel saying at XLRS Aviation, one final shout out from AVL before sign off. It is incredible, the spotting community that we've got, both here in the US and just around the world. I know they're not watching right now, but I want to deeply thank Kevin and Rudy so much for, getting us to start doing this. We came out and visited them about 2.5 years ago in LA, might have even been 3 at this point. We saw what they were doing, we loved it, and we said, let's bring that to O'Hare. We were actually some of the first spotters. It's us, the Curious Spotter, and Chicago Plane Spotting that broadcast here at O'Hare now in today's day and age. So it's great to have such a wonderful community here not just at O'Hare, but all over the place. It's great to have all of you. Here comes that 7-4, making its way up to the north cargo hold, it appears. Robert, can you give him a shout out? My friend Pip is here. Hello, Pip. Thank you for joining us. Pip, Pip, cheerio. Hello. Referred from AVL. Glad to find you. Glad that you joined us from Airline Videos Live. It's great to have you joining us live here at XLRS Aviation. The 7-4 currently taxiing, making its way up north to the cargo hold at O'Hare National Airport. So taxis in front of the beautiful Chicago Skyline. See if we can get a view of those pilots up front as that Asiana crosses right in front of us. Got almost 150 of you currently joining us. Many of you just finished watching AVL. Thank you all so much for joining us here at XLRS Aviation Live. It's wonderful to have you all here at XLRS Live. We'll be broadcasting at O'Hare for a few hours now. We'll be continuing, hopefully, beyond sunset and into blue hour, maybe even a little bit of night spotting if all of you decide to stick around. Again, thank you all for joining us so much here at XLRS Aviation Live. We'll be broadcasting every Friday for the next handful of weeks before me and my buddy Rye head off to college. $202 of you now joining me here at XLRS Aviation Live. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's incredible to have all of you joining us. Many of you coming from Airline Videos Live. We love Kevin and Rudy so much. So glad to have all of you. Got all sorts of you guys joining us, dropping some comments in the live chat. XLRS Aviation, Kevin and Rudy sent me over. Thank you so much for joining me, Andy Disney Whales Guy. AVL sent me too. Jen by plane, thank you so much for joining me. We got Renette Adele, hello XLRS, hello, thank you for joining us here at XLRS Aviation Live. Allison, click that like button for XLRS. We would greatly appreciate it. Just subscribe to your channel, love ORD, and can't wait to come back. Hello at XLRS Aviation, came over from AVL, glad to be here. We're glad to have you too, Freddie-O. Thank you so much for joining me and for joining XLRS Aviation Live. Some of you guys know each other saying hello. Great transition from one great stream to another. Wow, thank you, Danny. That's incredible to hear. Hi, XLRS. New sub and first-time viewer. AVL sent us over. See you again soon. Great work, young man. Thank you so much, PloJockey70. Really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Corey from AVL. Good to be here. Got some emojis in the chat. Hello, XLRS. AVL sent me. Happy to be joining. Here from AVL2. Wow, all of you, this is incredible. All the AVL family, click that like button. That's right. Thank you all so much for joining us. Feel free to click that like button. We'd greatly appreciate it here at XLRS. It is party time. You are right, going crabbing. We are just getting started here at XLRS Aviation Live, getting everything going, starting the party as we head into golden hour and sunset. It's going to be incredible. Thank you all for joining us. Let's get back to some spotting action. We've got a handful of arrivals on their way in. For those of you that are new to the broadcast, we've got quite the vantage point. Beautiful skyline view here at O'Hare International Airport. Here comes our very first arrival for those of you joining us from AVL. There we go, everybody. Again, there's that beautiful skyline view here at O'Hare International Airport. Got lots and lots to look forward to for the rest of the evening. We'll be spotting for a while tonight, maybe even into the night, depending how many of you decide to stay tuned into XLRS Live. Got all sorts of action underway for all of you joining us. Just taking a look at our incoming arrivals, we've got all sorts of action. Our next heavy, a British Airways 777 236 extended range, arriving from London. Flight time 7 hours and 51 minutes. That flight just moments out from arriving into O'Hare International Airport. We do have all 3 runways currently open, full capacity here at O'Hare. We're going to take a quick look at our American Eagle Mitsubishi CRJ 701 extended range, arriving from Albany, as it taxis through the penalty box and down to the south side of O'Hare International Airport, likely for a takeoff. Nope, this one an arrival, actually. Again, that British Airways 777 on its way into O'Hare as we speak, just moments out. We'll be catching that arrival in just about 20 seconds. All right, everybody, here we go. Our 777 arriving from London Heathrow. What would typically be an A380, but has unfortunately been moved to a 777 as of last summer. We hope to see that A380 serviced from British Airways very soon in the near future. And wow, we got super chats rolling in. Gotta go through these. There's all sorts of stuff going on in the chat. This is probably the most action we've had in a good while. Again, thank you all so much for joining me. All right, let's take a look through these chats. Little planes make the world go around. That's right, that's right. We've got, hey, also here from AVL, says Pilot Parker. We've got Shane saying, hi XLRS, thank you for joining us. And a $5 super chat rolling in from Allison N. A super sticker. Thank you so much for your support, Allison. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. We cannot thank you all enough for joining us here at XLRS Aviation Live. AVL family in the house. This is great. Kevin and Rudy sent us over. Gotta find this other super chat as well. We've got a $2 super chat rolling in from Danny B. Thank you for keeping the great day at O'Hare going. Of course, thank you so much for joining us here at O'Hare International Airport on XLRS Aviation Live. We really greatly appreciate your support and all of you for joining us here at oh my goodness, I almost just said Airline Videos Live. Guys, Kevin and Rudy have seriously made such an impact on us. Again, thank you so much for that $2 super chat. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you. Again, we've got lots and lots of action on the way. Lots of you knowing each other in the group, in the live broadcast chat, it looks like. Baja AVL family are amazing. Thank you. That's right. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate it. We've got a $4.99 super chat. Love Chicago ORD. Happy hour. That one rolling in from Judy Shu. Thank you so much for your $4.99 super chat. Again, this will of course be rolled right back into these broadcasts in the future. Let me get you all a quick view of the Chicago skyline as sunset rolls around and we move into golden hour. Oh, I like that, said Allison N. Appreciate it. Sweet graphics, Dog Mob Deb. Yep, thank you so much. Love ORD subscribed. See you through the summer, says the Neverland Pixel. thank you so much for your $2 super chat. We will be seeing you all through the summer as we bring you all live action from O'Hare Fridays at 5 p.m., our happy hour special, as has Kevin and Rudy done with all of us. Good morning from Indonesia, says Kang. Thank you so much for joining us from Indonesia. It's great to have some international viewers. Fellow AVL mod at the Neverland Pixel. Woot woot. That is right. Woot woot is right. Thank you so much for the support and for joining us. Lake Michigan and beyond, says Kenneth Murray. Glad to have you all watching live here at XLRS Aviation. Let's take a look at that British Airways 777 that just arrived moments ago here into Chicago. Goodness, I can't even keep up with the super chats. Let me get this next arrival and we'll take a look at these super chats again. Here comes our next arrival. United Airlines on its way into O'Hare International Airport. All right, everybody. I'm gonna take a quick look at these super chats as we let you all take a look at the incredible arrivals and departures of O'Hare International Airport. Let's see, XLRS Aviation, I just switched you onto my 50-inch TV in my lounge and I am in Newport, South Wales, UK. That is incredible. Thank you so much. We got a $5 super chat. Let's keep the party going. Love that Skyline. I'm just gonna put this up on the screen and keep it here for a hot second. Thank you all so much for your super chat donations. It does not go unnoticed. We are so thankful for all of you joining us. The Neverland Pixel, I think we already went over this one. Subscribed. See you through the summer. That's right. We will be here all summer. Greetings, XLRS. Another AVL guy here. Great views, says Flyer KG with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Really appreciate it here at O'Hare at XLRS Aviation Live. Good friend. Nice. That's right. That's right. Got a $3 super sticker coming in from Renette Adele. Thank you so much for your super sticker and all of your support. This is the type of fellow streamer friendship y'all want to see happen. That is absolutely correct. We are so thankful for the incredible spotting community, both at O'Hare and just all around the world. New subscriber here for the first time, says Space Needle Megan. Thank you so much for joining us. Speedbird, that is right. Welcome at Space Needle Megan. Is a lot a 787? That lot Polish Airlines. Let me make sure that I'm still going strong with the connection here. Yep, looks like we're good. That lot is a 7879 Dreamliner off to Krakow. Yes, so you are correct. That is a Dreamliner. All right. Let's see what else we've got going on in the chat with all of you. Again, thank you so much for your support from AVL to XLRS. Yes, this is terrific. Thank you so much. We appreciate the positivity and all of the comments in the live chat. Where's College says, I'm not sure how to say your name, to be completely honest, but we're gonna go with T. I am actually heading down to Arizona. We're going to Arizona State. I will be studying film. I love to do all the tech aspects of this broadcast. My buddy Ryder, who is the second half of this channel, and as many have heard me say, the better half, he is currently on his way to Florida Institute of Technology. In just about a month, he'll be studying his aerospace. He'll be being hopefully a pilot in the next 3 or 4 years. Wants to get into the commercial industry, which would be great. He's actually already a certified private pilot, so on the way already. It's great to see how many of you are tuning in. Let's see what else we got going in the chat. That's right, we gotta love the lot. Polish Airlines, fellow mod, you rock. Let's see, let's see, let's see. So many of you know each other. This is incredible. Oh, yeah. Sun Devils, says Shane. Yes, indeed. Got a future Sun Devil running this broadcast right now. Heading off to ASU in just shy of 3.5 weeks. It's pretty crazy to me, actually. I cannot believe this is happening. All right, nice. Love Arizona, says Noah. That's right. Gotta love it, gotta love it. In August, maybe not gonna love it, but certainly will once it rolls around to winter time, and it's absolutely beautiful outside. Hope it goes smooth, says Noah. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Super cool futures for both of you, says Danny. Absolutely. Could not agree any more. Was born in Arizona, Tucson. Beautiful state, says Florental Dragon. Glad to hear that some of you are from the area. Gotta love the support. Loving the live streams from O'Hare today. How are you doing? Says Mike. Had you in the cockpit there. Right back at ya. Gonna be in Tempe. Interesting spots occasionally up the road here at KSDL. This British Airways. Straight down the barrel of the lens. Enjoy your time in college. It goes fast, says Dog Mom. That's right, that's right. I'm looking forward to it. We'll keep the sun warm for you. Thanks, Citrus Bloom. Appreciate it. Keep it warm for me. Keep it warm for me. We'll be down there in just shy of 3 weeks. I'm excited for it. We'll be studying film, doing all sorts of film projects and media projects. I'm excited for it. Let's see if we can get a look at those pilots. There we go, everybody. Right down the barrel of the lens. Action is truly ramping up here, as are your chats. Goodness, this is crazy, guys. Dang, first time viewer for AVL. This is fast paced. Enjoy ASU. Great to see mods from AVL. Thank you so much for your generous super chat and your donation, and all of you for joining us here at O'Hare at XLRS Aviation Live. Again, this is really, truly incredible. We've got some fast paced action at O'Hare, and so many of you incredible viewers watching live right now here in XLRS Aviation. Let me run that little thank you graphic. Again, thank you so much from my friend TomBot14 for your generous support. It goes a really long way. We'll be sure to continue broadcasting as much as we can for the remainder of the summer. KSDL is mostly small things, private citations and Gulf streams, but also Honda jets, a Pitts, and the occasional British Hawk or US F-35. Yeah, interestingly, when I was down at Arizona State, I did see a lot of military aircraft action going on down there. Lots of F-35s and similar jets. And take a look at all of this action here at O'Hare. No shortage of arrivals and departures. Goodness gracious, guys. This is truly incredible having all of you join me. Thank you so much for all the support. Here comes our next arrival, everybody. Skyline here. Winds are picking up at O'Hare right now. Got some tough gusts going on, but lo and behold, XLRS Aviation will persevere, everybody. Bringing you best live content at O'Hare this fine Friday evening. Let's just kind of keep a wide frame here for a little bit. Enjoy all of the action going on as we wait for our 777 to find its gate. We'll run through a few more comments. We got Renette Adele. Just turn on my notifications for XLRS. Now I will never miss a stream. That's right, everybody. If you turn on those notifications, you will be sure to never miss a stream. There's a lot of military planes in and out of Sky Harbor. There's an ANG station there. That explains it, my friend. Thank you. So those lines used to be worse before the runways were aligned. That's right. It used to be pretty crazy here at O'Hare. But lots and lots of good organization and a whole bunch of good ATC leads to what we've got now. Chaos, but quite organized. It's quite the queue, says Zelda. That's right. Let's turn to the lineup real quick. Check this out. We've got quite the absurd line, as well as, it appears, our special livery on the runway as we speak. It's a lineup for the arrivals and departures right there. That's right. Polish planes land backwards, Brian. Well, as far as I'm aware, no. Never seen that happen before. Phoenix, Sky Harbor is the home of the 161st Air Refueling Wing. That explains it. Cotton Alpha Echo, just right over the hill from the SFV. Sorry about that, guys. Getting a little allergies. That's all right. We've got plenty more arrivals on their way in to O'Hare National Airport. Let's see. Looking ahead, we've got our American Airlines A319 on its way in. We've got a Boeing 737 as well. And of course, no shortage of action here at O'Hare. Here is our next arrival, my friends. Quite the lineup going here. Looks like we're getting a move on it. All sorts of crazy action going on. This is the busiest we've seen O'Hare all day, everybody. It's pretty incredible. It looks like we've got yet another super chat rolling in. Take a quick look at that real quick. There we go. Michael Flannery, great stream, came over from AVL. Thank you so much for your $20 super chat. Your support is so, so incredible. And thank you for donating to XLRS Aviation. Thank you to all for joining us. Many of you coming from AVL. Really appreciate it. Let me make sure audio is still good. It appears to be. Quite the queue here at O'Hare. Neverland Pixel at XLRS Aviation. ORD just went back up to the 5.0 disruption index for departures. 63-minute average. Wow, that is incredible. 296 watching with 197 likes. Don't forget to click that like button if you haven't done so yet, my friends. That's right. Thanks for reminding everybody. Current conditions at O'Hare, cloudy 75 degrees with 9-mile-per-hour winds heading west. Average delay arrival 1.1 at 5 minutes. Departures 5.0 at 63 minutes. Took the words right out of my mouth. Thank you for all of that information. Remember to hit that like button. That's right, everybody. We'd appreciate it. I don't know what AVL is. I came because I like planes. Well, you got no shortage of plane action here. What is my name? I am Xavier, your host of XLRS Aviation Live here at O'Hare International Airport. Let's take a look at our TWA livery out on the tarmac. Yes, I am Xavier, and my buddy Ryder helps me run these streams. He's currently out and about, but typically the two of us would be co-running this broadcast. He's got all of the aviation knowledge. I've got all of the yap knowledge. That's what I do here. A whole lot of yapping, but it's what I'm good for. That's what my parents tell me. Just kidding, they don't tell me that I don't talk at home. Mom, if you're watching this, pretend that you don't hear this. Here comes our next arrival, United Airlines. Runway is currently hopping right now. Lots and lots of action. Do you know the Home Alone 2 was a location of ORD International Airport? That's right. They did film part of Home Alone in the American Airlines terminal here at O'Hare International Airport. That British Airlines still holding short here on the runway. Although, looks like I just jinxed it. It's on the move now. Heritage livery, like the railroads do with locomotives. Heading over to the south side of O'Hare, we've got a quick arrival before we return to our 777. All right, let's cut it back. Let's cut it back. We got our British Airways 777 now making its way to the international terminal. That's Terminal 5 here at O'Hare International Airport. Hope you guys enjoyed that little zoom. I could see the pilots not only through the camera but in person. That was extremely close to the camera. Oh, sorry about that. Just threw something in the bottom of the screen. We're good now. We're good now. BA makes me feel or think of home. Shane saying, nice zoom. Glad you guys liked it. Glad you guys liked it. That's pretty fun. It's sometimes enjoyable to just zoom crazy, crazy far in just for the fun of it. Got another super chat rolling in. This one coming in from C. Jones, $14.01. Great streaming ORD, fantastic airport location. Thanks from YYZ. Thank you so much for joining us here at XLRS Aviation Live. We roll that quick little thank you. Again, thank you so much for your donation. Your generous super chat will go towards the continued support in tech that goes into running these broadcasts live. That was also C. Jones' very first donation. So thank you so much for your support. Get you all a quick view once again of the Chicago skyline. All right, here comes our next arrival, my friends. Right, let's take a look at what else is going on. All right, we've got plenty of arrivals on their way in right now. Of course, no shortage of action. There never is here at O'Hare. Even if there's not any current arrivals, there's always something going on the tarmac. Got a couple smaller American Airlines jets on their way in. Also got a Spirit Airlines currently parking in the penalty box, it appears. All right, let's bring you guys back to a more leveled view here at O'Hare. That there, number 8175 long range arriving from Greenville. Flight time on this one, just under 2 hours. Lots of arrivals working their way through the penalty box, which is great because we are at the perfect vantage point to see those arrivals pass through your screen here on XLRS Aviation Live. All right, see what else is going on here. We've got an arrival here on the south side of the airport. It appears currently got our China Cargo Airlines 777 making its way to the end of the runway, where we'll capture the wonderful video and audio of this aircraft departing O'Hare and heading off to Shanghai. That's airport code PVG. Gonna bring it out a little bit for you to all see the skyline here as that flight passes through. We've just hit 300 viewers here on XLRS Aviation Live. Hope you get my flight headed to Sacramento. We're departing now. Leon, let's see. Let me know what airline you're flying on, and I'll take a look and see if I can capture your departure. Hello from Vancouver, British Columbia. Thank you so much for joining us, Lucky Duck from Vancouver. You are quite literally a lucky duck. That is a beautiful place to be viewing from. Leon saying AA0775. Let me see if I can capture where you are. There's all sorts of action out on the runway right now. Again, thank you to all 300 of you currently tuned in. This is fantastic to have so many viewers on this broadcast. Alright, everybody, off goes our China cargo. Alright, I can't entirely tell. It looks like we may be skipping frames a little bit. Let me take a look at that. Yes, we are skipping frames. Okay, I'm going to take a look at that real quick. Apologies for that, guys. Let me know in the chat, are you guys getting a clean feed, or are you getting some lagging in the broadcasts? Looks like we're starting to drop off a little bit. It may be my connection. Doing my best here, doing my best. If that is the case, unfortunately, we may have to start wrapping up here, which would be really sad, but I may have hit the hotspot limit for the broadcast. Yeah, I'm just going to apologize in advance, guys, if we are skipping frames. I'm working here to make sure that we don't, but unfortunately it looks like we may be having that issue. So if it continues, we may have to wrap things up. For now, let's focus our action on this next arrival here at O'Hare. All right, let's look up real quick to the north side of the airport at what action's going on up there. It looks like we've got our British oh yeah. Sorry, just double checking the radar up there. Yep, all sorts of action up on the north side of the airport. We've got our British Airways Boeing 777 heading off to London. Additionally, we have our American Airlines 78 Dreamliner off to Barcelona. Renette saying, so much plane movement, this is awesome. It absolutely is. In-N-Out Burger sauce on a computer in Chicago is a bit difficult. That's right. All right, everybody. It looks like we're having some issues. A broadcast. Apologize for everything slowing down, guys. See what I can do. We've been pretty good all day So this is very odd. Alright, well, we'll just keep chugging along and see what happens, I guess. I'm going to set my phone in a different place for now and see if that fixes anything. Got quite the lineup out on the tarmac here. All right, as I work through these issues, we're gonna take a look at the chat real quick, saying reboot the stream. All right, everybody, here's what we're gonna do. Assuming you can all still hear me, if it starts acting up again, what we're gonna do is I'm going to power off my phone, which is my connection for this, and we're gonna hopefully, well, the stream will go down for about maybe 30 seconds max, and then I'll cut it back on, and you guys are gonna get feed coming back, okay? So I think we're gonna try to shut off my phone, which again, that's going to cause the stream to just stop for about, not sure, hopefully just under 30 seconds. And then we're gonna try to come back bigger and better and see what happens, okay? So if it does start cutting out again and I'm watching on my phone, we're gonna pause. All right, everybody, we will be right back, hopefully in just about a minute. If anything else ends up happening and I can't get the phone on, the stream will end. I'll make sure that you guys are aware it ends because the stream will cut off, but I'm gonna cut off the hotspot for a little bit. We'll be back in just about 30 seconds, everybody. Again, we'll be right back. Thank you, guys. Okay, it looks like on my end we're back. It looks like I'm getting 2,000 kilobytes per second. I'm really sorry, guys, but it looks like we're just going to keep trying this for a little bit, and if it continues cutting out, we'll end the broadcast. Yeah, it looks like our connection is being super difficult with me right now. So with that said, I think it might be about time to wrap up, just because of the nature of what's going on. Unfortunately, getting some very odd connection problems right now. I've never actually had this occur up here, but all right, we'll do some more broadcasting. It looks like we're having somewhat solid feed right now, even though it's still cutting in and out, but here's the next arrival. All right, everybody, I'm starting to think maybe let's wrap up if I can even keep it going until 8. We're gonna end at 8 just because of this connection issue. But for now, hopefully you guys will stick with me even though it's a little choppy. But yeah, we're gonna cut this off at 8 p.m. Again, we're gonna end this at 8 p.m. That's 10 minutes from now. It looks like the stream's getting choppy, but thank you all so much, even if this does crash just because of the connection. Thank you so much for joining us here at XLRS Aviation Live. It's been a pleasure having all of you here on the broadcast. The good thing is we've never had connection issues at our backup location, which is where we've been doing most of our broadcasts from in the past. So for all of you that are subscribing and joining us in the future, you will have clean content, uninterrupted, next Friday. That is 5 p.m. next Friday here at O'Hare International Airport. You'll be watching at XLRS Aviation Live. Get humped in it, I'll make sure to squish all those little tech gremlins, as Kevin and Rudy would say. We'll get a clean feed going for the next broadcast on next Friday, everybody. your screen right now, we got our Lot Polish Airways. Seeing all sorts of fun stuff in the comment section. I'm seeing great coverage, XLRS. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Cheers to the gents of XLRS. Fabulous stream post-AVL. Really enjoyed this. Glad that you were able to tune in. Again, we'll see you all next Friday here at XLRS Aviation Live. Be sure to subscribe so that you do not miss our future broadcasts and content. As we wrap things up here, again, we got 5 more minutes of questionable broadcasting. Gotta squish all those tech gremlins when I get back home, figure out what's going on with the broadcast, but thank you all for joining us. And thank you all for coming to XLRS Aviation after AVL wrapped up their broadcast. You know, I'm actually watching my computer right now. I powered off my phone, and it looks like we've got a really clean feed going right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like you guys are getting a good clean feed right now without any pausing, so we might actually be okay for a little bit longer than I thought. Yeah, many of you guys saying looks good, confirmed. Sweet. All right, well, we'll try to keep this going for a little while. Basically until it gets dark or until we start having tech issues again, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will not happen. But play it by ear here for a little while. Got quite the lineup here on the tarmac. Also, a few arrivals on their way in as this United Airlines sits on the tarmac. All right, here comes our next arrival, everybody. Looks like I got a $20 super chat rolling in from PHOP444. $20 saying, excellent coverage as always. Thank you. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Your $20 super chat will go directly back into the production of these broadcasts and videos. Thank you again so much for your $20 super chat. The reason it's not going up on the screen at the moment is I kind of lightened the load on broadcast software, so I won't be able to throw up comments for the rest of the stream, but it appears that that helped with the broadcasting. So thank you again so much, PHOP444, for your $20 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Cindy saying, we got snow twice this winter. I brought snowshoes and used them once. Summer is my favorite season. Chicago winters were rough. The winters are not bad here. Shane saying, great action. Renette Adele, ORD is nonstop. That is completely accurate. We've always got something going on here at O'Hare International Airport. No shortage of action. Gonna turn the camera around for a minute and give you guys a little view of the sunset here at O'Hare. There we go. Just check out that gorgeous, gorgeous sunset. And hey, we've got our Lufthansa A340 now arriving. Smooth touchdown there. Danny saying, ORD is just unreal. To think a tornado came by just the other day too. Wild, that's so true. We did have a tornado right over the tarmac. Danny B saying, AVL family, please hit that like button for our friends at XLRS. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Flyer KG, yay, 340, that's right. That last arrival there was our Lufthansa A340. All right, on our way out, we've got that special livery, the 100-year Independence livery, departing shortly here at O'Hare. We were here for the arrival. It was holding in formation for a while, sitting here at O'Hare in the penalty box, and it's now back on the way out. Here comes our Aer Lingus, everybody. Keep an eye on that 100-year Independence livery out on the tarmac. There we go. Again, what you're looking at is the Iceland Air 100-year Independence livery. Now on its way out of O'Hare and off to Reykjavik. Sorry about that, there we go. Looks like we're getting choppy again, so after this departure, I might wrap things up. Sun is just came through the clouds a little bit. There you go, everyone. Check out that gorgeous, gorgeous sunset. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold out for about 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna cut off the broadcast. Again, I wanna thank you all so much for tuning into XLRS Aviation Live. If you do have any urge to send a super chat, as little as $1, we'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and as we wrap things up, again, feel free to send a super chat donation, and be sure to subscribe to XLRS Aviation Live to be sure you never miss a future broadcast. Again, thank you all so much. I'm going to wrap up in just about a minute here. Renat, so much fun at XLRS Aviation. Thank you for the stream. Of course, thank you for joining us. Tom Duffy saying, thanks for the nice show. Absolutely. Thank you for joining us, my friend. It's great to have you here at XLRS Aviation Live. We're looking forward to some future broadcasts. Again, next Friday we'll be live. Be sure to subscribe and turn those notifications on if you'd like to continue watching our broadcast in the future. Beve saying, thanks again. Have a great evening at XLRS Aviation. Thank you. Enjoy your evening as well, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. There's that sunset again for all of you. Dog Mom Deb saying, thanks for letting the AVL family join you today. See you all again soon. Chicago Flight saying, great stream. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody else, I know many of you have been referred by Airline Videos Live. Make sure to head over and check out Chicago Flights. They'll be streaming here at O'Hare, capturing all the night action that you all know and love. Again, Chicago Flights, head over to his channel. Check it out. Enjoy it. It's great content. And of course, AVL referred many of you to my account, this channel, so we'd love to pass it on. Be sure to check out Chicago Flights for some incredible O'Hare spotting. check the radar here real quick, see if we can find that one last plane for our final arrival tonight. All right, everybody, I think we've found it. Right now, in just about 30 seconds, you guys will be watching the final arrival. That is a Cargo Lux Boeing 747 arriving from Anchorage. This flight will be our final of the broadcast. Here you go, everybody. The last hurrah. Everybody, current time here in Chicago, 8:10 p.m. Temperature 74 degrees and still partially sunny as we view the final shots of the sunset for tonight's broadcast right now here on XLRS Aviation Live. Again, thank you all so much for joining us this beautiful, beautiful evening. We're looking forward to seeing you all again next Friday. Keep the stream going for just one more minute, just in case anybody would like to send any super chat donations as we wrap things up. But thank you all again so much. We're looking forward to seeing you all super soon. That is next Friday for our broadcast. All right, see you all later. Goodbye, everybody. Have a fantastic night, and see you all next